Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfarball.com and Ultimate God. I've opened a red white rare that says whenever you attack a player with one or more equipment creature, draw a card. Bella merda. Plus I hate white. Reverse to Drakes is fine. This is fine. Fine. Nothing special, honestly. I think the best cards are these two blue cards. Alright, so this is a rogue. Rogues are good. Yeah, I'm probably just taking Cunning Geyser Mage. You know, maybe I should take just a rare, just because it's a rare and I need to fill my vault. But from what I've seen, Boros sucks, but maybe draft is different though. Alright, let's try, you know what? Let's try Akiri. Let's try Akiri first pick, and let's see where this goes. Okay, that's a human wizard. Whenever you cast instant sorcerer wizard spell, you deal 1 damage to any target. It's not bad. What about Umara wizard? When you cast this spell against flying, it's not bad as well. This is also a good card. I really wish I'd take a blue common over this Pepega card, but I mean that's what I did. I can still have switch. I want to take black removal. I think I don't want to take common right now. I just want to take uncommons. In the early drafts, I always want to take uncommons that I never tried, like Umara Wizard. Whenever you cast an instant sorcerer wizard spell against flying, these spells lands are huge. I think I'm taking a spell land. I think these spell lands are like better than all. Burning Tremissary is a powerful one. I think it can be a takedown. This card is great. This card is very good. And again, spell lands I think have I think are just great. Shadow Stinger, you know, if I'd gone for rogues, I think I would have taken Shadow Stinger. This card is also very strong. You're very high on the Burning Tremissary. Yeah, it could be. Burning Tremissary is a good card. I think I keep on valuing these spell lands very high, very high. Okay, so what do we have here? We have one more of this. Ardent Electromancer. White does seem to be cut, so we need to branch out to a different strategy. I think I'm taking Wind Rider Wizard. Again, uncommons. I want to take uncommons and rare first. This is my first draft, so I want to just take those. So yeah, white does seem closed. A blue has Chilling Trap and Glacial Grasp. Both of these cards are playable. Of course, I'm taking the uncommon. That's just like a Wind Drake that like kicks. Question is, what does it kick? This card kicks a lot of things. Merfolk Falconer can kick itself. Oh, no, I can't. But you can kick other spell, and it can also kick the opponent. Merfolk Falconer. Yeah, white is gone. Bye-bye, Akiri. Thanks for playing with us. Vine Gecko. Vine Gecko. Vine Gecko works very well with the Merfolk Falconer. And it's uncommon. Drana Silencer, I call this card Blight Bleep Kata Bleepas. But it's not. It's much worse than Blight Blade Kata Bleepa. So I'm taking Vine Gecko here. Again, white doesn't seem to be here, so we need to find a different color. Alright, so right now I have a few things that work with Kicker. Vine Gecko is very strong with Kicker. These cards work with wizards. It's not too hard to just put together a couple of strategies. Or at least that was... I think blue is very good in this set. Yeah, definitely. Blue is a reasonable color. All these cards are pretty bad. So it's time to rare pick. This card is not even that bad. I'm just gonna rare pick a lot. Breath Cow? Bad Breath Cow? Oh, the Blood Cathableepas? Yeah. Okay, so this is a Troll Warrior, and this is an Elf Rogue. Blue does have synergies with rogues, so I can take this one for reach. I'll do a 3-3, I believe, to be better. There shouldn't be that many synergies with warriors. But I think a 3-3 is better than a 1 for reach, especially on blue, so I don't care about that much about reach. I don't play 1/1s for 1. Okay, so this is a land, so I'm taking it. But Kazun the Stomper has very much overperformed in my deck. You know what? I might just take this. But the thing is that I love the spell lands. They just make me cheat on lands. Like, I can play like 15 lands, and I already have like Umara Wizard. I have one in the sideboard. I don't think I'm playing the Valakut things. I'm just taking baskets here. We got more Stompers. That's not guaranteed. Okay. I'm playing, I'm playing Tajuru Snare-Caster, sorry. These cards are all unplayable, so whatever. This card is not unplayable, but it's not gonna make the cut. Okay, wow, I will this Chilling Trap. I love Chilling Trap. Okay, so Scackly Evaporation is a very good card. Although, of course, you're now white. And I don't want to be white. White has been very, very close to my left and right. I'm just going to take Into the Royal. Joraga Visionary is a good card. Although I have synergies with Kicker. I have Vine Gecko. And I have Merfolk Falconer. So I take Into the Royal, a very powerful card. 4 mana, just bounce and draw. Hello, Super Cavitation. Yeah, we hate green in standard. We love it in draft, though. Yes, Steve Masters. This card is not a good card. Adventure waits. It's a filler. Like, same like this is Zendikar. If you are short, you can play this, but I believe that we are reading the signals of green being very wide open for us. So I'm not gonna be short in this draft. Rabbit Bite is an easy take. First Spurleys, even the second one actually, I remember about Run Through, and I thought that every time I had a Rabbit Biting end, I thought it had speed. Sorry, I thought it was an instant. So every time I just attacked, my opponent would block, and I thought about going Rabbit Bite, and then realized it was a sorcery. So I just have to forgot about Run Through, like one of the strongest common ever, and now it's Rabbit Bite, which is way worse than Run Through, but still a very solid card. Okay, amazing pickup in Tangle Flora Hedron. Tangle Flora Hedron is this card where it's just amazing, I think. Mana Ramp is great. I love a Reason Riptide as well in a deck like this with a bunch of Kicker into the Royal. She doesn't have that much Kicker right now, funnily enough. I only have the Kicker payoff, but definitely taking Flora Hedron Tangled. Nissa Zendikar does synergize, but it's also very bad against it's just a 5 mana 4/4 haste. I don't think I'm gonna play 5 mana 4 for haste. Alright. I have not been impressed with Jawari Disruption in Sealed. I've had this card twice, and I never countered a single spell, and I always played this as a tap land. Whereas Vastu Fortification and Umara Wizard, that can be cast as a spell very often, or this as well. So I don't think I'm taking Jawari Disruption here. I'm taking Reason Riptide. I love Reason Riptide. If you have lots of kickers, this card is great. Alright. Gnarled Colony, very good. Just a great 2-drop and a great late game card. I love to play as many of these as possible. I call this card Tireless Tracker, friendly, but I like Territorial Sidecat. Basically nothing for me. Blue is closed, but it isn't closed to my right, so I can just get a bad pack now, where I only take green and I'll get blue later. It'll be okay. I'm thinking the Iron Crag Beetle here over nothing, basically. So this is as long as you control another, when creature dies, draw a card. I do control lots of wizards. Right? Not right now, but I will get some wizards next pack. I think I'm taking this 4 mana 3/2 flying. It's not a bad card. Alright, I take a Chilling Trap. I can play it if I end up with lots of wizards. Alright, cast it series of filler. Hello, Nuking God. I believe that Zendikar is only powerful because of come cazzo si chiama? Omnath. Omnath is the most powerful card of the set. But you know what? Very often you just always underrate the new cards. You do really always underrate the new cards. You take them. Because mostly the reality is that we're all very bad at evaluating cards. Evaluating card is not an easy task. But we're all very good at complaining about them afterwards. That's very easy instead thing to do. But yeah. Alright, so what do we have here is a reasonable blue-green deck. It's nothing fancy, but lots of okay cards, I guess. I think Lotus Cobra is fine. I think it's worse than Growth Spiral, and we've had Growth Spiral for a long time. Skekli Sentinel is a filler. You can, if you have some synergies with putting counters, you can play it. Do I have some synergies with putting counter? Okay, so what's this? It's a plus one some counter on it. When a creature you control plus one counter becomes okay, sure, I can take this. What am I passing in green and blue? I'm passing the Mana War and the Spray Mantle Cleric. This card is very strong. Black Bloom Rogue is very strong. I'm taking this 1 mana 1/1. It's nothing fancy, but it can get out of hand in the late game, and it's a reasonable 1-drop. Plus, this card combos with the 5 mana 3/4 that puts counters end of turn. Or rare pick here in Confounding Conundrum. Yeah. Puck is Prowling Felidor is a good card, although again I'm not in white. Roll Eruption, of course, is a good card. Balagad Recovery, I'm taking this, hoping to wheel Kazun the Stomper. Field Research can also be another one card, that's good. Taking Balagad Recovery. 3 mana regrow plus a land. I love this. This pod is drafting very fast. I love it. Alright, Kali Ambush, another very good card. 3 mana fight, and it's a land. I'm playing a lot. I'm playing very few lands in this deck, I think. Also, like, I have very many premier flip land. Oh, wow. Canopy Bailoff is one of my favorite cards. At least it was that in Cube. Sorry, in Cube, in Sealed. Taunting Arbor Mage. I've played this card a couple of times in Sealed. I don't know. I think I've cast it more as a 3 mana 2/3 than I ever kicked it. And Canopy Bailoff just won me so many games. So many games, Canopy Bailoff. Really powerful. Drafting already? Yeah, Gansoneer. I'm not really enjoying Standard at all. I just played 1 hour to remove my teeth. You know? Okay, I keep on taking Akshal, pero I think I'm taking Bubbles Nair over Rabid Bite. I already have Rabid Bite and Kali Ambush that fight. I don't want to overload on fight spell because they're bad against removal spells deck. Taking Bubbles Nair. Wow, this pack is great. Bubbles Nair 6th pick is very late. This card is very, very strong. Need kicker indeed. Yeah, it's not that I need that much of a kicker effect because I only have like the Vine Gecko and the Merfolk Falconeer. So it's not that my like I'm just mostly like a blue-green good cards, like blue-green very good cards. Take Might of Muraza, right? I can also get Take Lateral Chasm. Although Milling is pretty bad. Alright, I'm taking Might of Muraza. It's a shame that I didn't get any. I didn't get any 3/4 that puts a counter end of turn. That put token is end of turn equal to the number of counters. Oh wow, Mana War Wield. Love it. I might just not end up playing any Reason Riptide. I'll take it. Actually, I already have 2. How about 5 drops? Alright, I might play a 5 mana 5/4 game 4. Game, whatever it was. Ooh. Uraza Brute Wield, that's it. In this pack, there was the 6 mana 6/5, and that did not wheel, so that's bad. Okay. Alright. So once again, I think we got into very good colors. We started with a Boros rare, which you should very rarely first pick double color card. I took this mainly because it's my first draft and because it's a rare. But you should just never pick double color card first pick. It's just, I believe that like 40% of the time, 50% of the time, this card will just be wasted. You don't want to waste it first picks, but that's fine. I mean. Okay, so let's put spells on the side. This is a land, so let's put lands on the side. Spells on the side. I think I'll play one Might of Muraza. Lots of spells. Maybe one Riptide Reason, or maybe 0. We'll see later, depending on how many. Alright, so what I like to do here is counting the... Okay, so at least I did that this weekend. Every time I like counted like the good cards as creatures, and I count the bad cards, or like, sorry, the flip card I'm talking about. The good cards like Tangle Floridorn, I count this as a card, or where is it? Kali Ambush, I count this as a card, but like Vinewood Fortification, Balagar Recovery, and Umara Wizards, I count these as lands, alright? Because they aren't good first side spell. Of course, it's situational. But this case, for example, I'm going to play 17 lands. Sorry, 14 lands in this deck. Because I count these 3 as lands. That's my system. Whenever casting was... Yeah, this is a good card. Whereas a Brute, I think I'm playing like 1. Maybe Tajuru Snapcaster I'm not playing. Cascade Seer. I mean, I can play more Cascade Seer. Expedition Diviner, that's reasonable. Canopy Bailoff, that's very good. Merfolk Falconer. Yeah, I think I have to play the Ash set. So I need to put 3 more cards into my deck. How many wizards do I have? I'm playing 1 Chilling Trap. I think that's enough. I think I need to play the Stonework Pockbeast. It's a very bad filler. You should never play Goblin Pikers. Although I have lots of synergies. I really have lots of synergies. I have like Windrider Wizard. I have Cascades here, which if I have another one, I would play. Oh wow, I only have 1? Oh no, I would play another of these. Pretty sure I just skipped it. It's a 5 mana 4/3. It can't be a good card. It's a 5 mana 4/3. You can't play 5 mana 4/3. No sound? Really? No sound, Jawadi? Or is it just a problem of yours? I think it's just a problem of yours, or at least I hope so. I just want to play more creatures, so just play more the Muraza Brute and the Raisin Riptide. And I could go ahead and play 14 lands. Okay. Raisin Riptide is not great, but I can go like Ground Flyers with this deck quite easily. Alright, I'm gonna go 8 and 6. This way it's as if I have a 9/8 in favor of blue, but I also have Tangle Floridorn and Kali Ambush if needed. So basically, these makes me fix the mana pretty well. I can play 7 islands and still can go like 7/7, which will give me a 11/9 mana base. Sorry, 11/8 mana base. I think I'm okay with what I have right now. Yeah. Simic stuff. Simic flips. Okay. Let's go like this. 5 mana, 4/3 flyer is pretty good. It's not 4/3 flyer, it's a 4/3. You can get flying if you cast things, but on the side is a 4/3. I'm not saying, I mean, I picked this like second pick. The versatility is what makes me pick it so high. I picked all the flip cards very high, but okay, so Punin goes first. I'm keeping every hand. Landfall deck? This is not a landfall deck. I only have 1 card that works with landfall. let's go walk the sauce. I have restarted from gold because I didn't really enjoy Amonkhet, so I didn't play Amonkhet at all. I mean, I've played like 3 drafts and found out I wasn't enjoying it. So we're starting from gold, but I'm gonna go mythic. I have 9 days to go to mythic. If my opponent plays their cards, maybe it's faster to get to mythic. I didn't know Dangerous Boon, but someone told me that the back of this, the Zendikar draft is the back of a crab. Cool. Perfect. I was going to play an island. You see, this is why these cards are amazing. Because late in the game, this is a reasonable card. But early in the game, bam, that's a land. Really, really good. Okay, so I'm just going to put a counter on the Swarm. Swarm Shambler here. Questa cosa fa? Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it becomes the target. So I make a token. I should have done exactly know how it does. Do I make 2 tokens now or just 1 token? 1 token only. Okay, sure. Yeah, this is a good 2-for-1 for a 1-drop. Very good 2-for-1 for a 1-drop. And I'll play a good old 3-mana 3/3. This is a Keurig Merfolk, and this is a wizard that wants you to have more wizards. That passed. I'm not interested in casting Into the Royal on this card. I have a bunch of options, but I'm just gonna cast a flyer. So I'm attacking for 3 and then casting the flyer. You can go 6-0 only? No, this is 7 wins. This draft is 7 wins. I think I'm attacking here and just play some Pepega cards. I guess I could have put a counter on this and attack, but whatever, I'm winning this game. Hello, with byproduct. Alright, so our opponent. Generally, top lands in Standard, I believe that are unplayable, unless they are good. Like Spikefield Hazard is good because it's a good face-up card. Like dealing 1 damage, it's reasonable. Plus, I've played lots of pre-release this weekend, like very many, and I'm enjoying this set, so I really want to. Like every night I was going to bed knowing that the following day I would have played more pre-release, and I was just in love with that feeling. Okay. Now this is like always a very tough situation where am I casting this Khalni Ambush on turn 1 or am I not? Because I don't have a 2-drop, so I can just delay the choice next turn if I draw land. The thing is that I have a 5-drop, which is very strong that I'm going to play on curve, so I'm just going to play this Khalni territory here. There is BO3 Zendikar, but it doesn't rank. I like to be in the Mythic. I like to tell the world that I'm a great Magic player because I made Mythic. I think I'll play the island and I'll say go. I played in paper. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. 3 managed. 3 pre-releases. Okay, opponent is in the market for some 1/1s. Choking Hazard is that a 1 the 1 damage? Yeah, I like that card a lot. I don't understand your question. Source some intel. Alright, the Mill Rabbit Bite, but that's fine. I decided not to play this. It might be a mistake. E che cazzo, porca puttana, che That's funny. Alright, I can cast the Weird, the Rider Wizard. The Balagat can also get me back a land next turn. Anti-Cognition. Che merda, va bene. My opponent's like almost hellbent. Almost. I take 2 down to 15. The mill 1. Not even lands in the graveyard. That's funny. I guess I'm playing only 14 lands, so that is reasonable. Oh wow, I had this card in the pre-release. It was amazing. It was amazing, this card. I think I have 2 bubbles near it. I just have to. Porca puttana. This card is so good. They even have Rogue, I'm sure, yeah. This is a 2-mana, a 4-mana 2/3 Ophidian that can get the unblockability. It's so good. This card was better than like Vampire Night Hawk and like so many other rares that I had in my blue-black Rogue sealed. I'm slowly going to 8 cards in the graveyard. Oh, this is another good one. Wow, my opponent's deck is nice. I love it. What's this? Can't be blocked if you had another Cleric Rogue or enter the battlefield a turn. Vabini, alright, so we managed to not miss any land drop while still holding the flip side card in hand. I'm very happy with that. Hey, I'm just casting this. Like, they're tapped out. They can only get in with the Bloom Black Rogue. Or I guess also this if you have full party. We have full party. Rogue. Sorry, yeah, no, it's only Rogue. Porca puttana, you top deck a removal spell. Ma porca merda. Alright, I got a 7, a mill me 1. How many cards have 7? Tio Bon, this is so close to hit me. I think I'm done here, chat. I think Mango 09 is done. Dai però! Ay ay ay. Alright, so scry 1. And then I'm gonna go Chilling Trap on this so they don't mill me the 8 cards. I guess this is the 8th card. I'm so dead. I am very dead. This one becomes a 5/3 now. Allora. So if I go Reason Riptide, I can kill the Blackborn Rogue. I can go like Balagad Recovery, kill the Blackborn Rogue. I think that's what I'll be doing. I'll go Balagad Recovery, bring back the Rabbit Bite, bite the Rogue, and then I can go Chilling Trap on one of these. Yeah, pass the turn. So they can only attack me with this, or if they enter a creature, they can attack me with this as well. But I have Chilling Trap to shrink and put draw. You draw Glacial Chasm. Oh, porca puttana. Alright, so I'll go Chilling Trap on this. I got it down to 2 life. Draw a card. Does this untap? It doesn't. I got a 2 life. How many cards are in my deck? 16. Land. Your creature? No. Am I dead on board? No. So I can go Riptide Reason. Let me tap the islands, though. I can go Swarm Shambler. Hello, Mr. Alec. Okay, fine. Anti-Cognition. Oh, wow. I die. This is a pretty horrible death, I'd say, but you know, it is what it is. The blue-black rogue felt like drafting blue. I played blue-black rogue in one seal, and it felt like that. Like you have exactly the card that you need to deal 20 damage very often. Oh wow! So you win 2 and you lose 1. Ooh, they really help you rank in gold here. Okay, lands and spells, never mulligan in my life. I can go wizards. Obviously, this end is not great, but you know, it's fine. Malachian Rebirth. This is probably the worst flip lands of all, right? Maliki Rebirth. Every time someone casts this card against me, it's literally just I lose 2 life and prevent target creature damage, which I'm sure it's not the best use of it, but that's always how my opponent casts it against me. It's better 6 mana Drain 4, I think so. I've cast 6 mana Drain 4 often. Alright, so I have to discard a card here. Good thing that my hand is only garbage, so there's plenty of cards to discard. Joke's on you, opponent, my head all sucks. Oh, I have to reveal 2 cards? No, mavala! I have to reveal 2 cards? Alright, I'll reveal 2 islands then. Alright, time to get greedy Mango on board. And discarding lands. The green +1/+1 is worse than the Malakir? Could be, yeah. Greedy Mango is on board. Okay, let's go. Bam, 0/5. Not sure if this card is powerful. Probably it's not. Oh, come on. This card is already in play. Alright. I've done this a lot with Zagras and Seal. Sure. So I got lucky and drew the land. Although, I'm not even using the land at all. I guess I can go Bubbles near kick it and attack for 5. Do we want to race? I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I'm actually just playing this like that. Yeah. Because I don't know if I'll ever reach the 6 mana. I kind of want to just grind the lands to the bottom to not draw them. And I have 14 lands and I have like 5 flip spells. If I draw them at this point, I'll just use them as spells. Oh yeah, you can use this with Shadowblade Apostle or whatever it's called. The one that the Archfiend's Vessel. Sorry, I don't know what's Shadowblade Apostle. Maybe I just made up a name that will be a magic card in a few days, in a few years, a few months. Roll Eruption. Okay, they successfully killed my 3/2 and dealt 1 damage. All right. Might of Muraza. Donna che merda. Alright, am I playing a flyer? Is this a Merfolk? Sorry, is this a wizard? Alright, it isn't a wizard, so I'm just playing a wizard here. Scry 1. It's not the best, but... Vine Gecko. The first kick spell, you turn to cast 1 less. Whenever you cast a kick spell, put +1/+1 counter. On Vine Gecko, no gracias. You can go. Yeah, I tend to remember the name very well. I guess it has to be with me, you know, working for a website where I have to write names of cards, the Channel Fireball, and the streaming rating cards a lot. I think Shadow Apostle was the one, yeah. The one you can put as many of them in the deck. Yeah, exactly. TDB, I think it's that. Okay, they play Burning Tree Mystery. Wow, they have full party. Jeez, they cost this card ramp them mana. That's clap to my opponent. They earned a nice here, because that was nice, cat. So that was very nice, opponent. I'm very impressed with what you did over there. Good job. No VOD for this stream. Yeah, always VOD on solo. Or you're live right now. Why would you watch a VOD? Okay, what are we doing right now? This card is very good, Dreadworm. The Dreadworm, every time I had it in Sealed, it was always super impressive. When I was low roll discount the ambush. If I draw land, I can, like, pump this up to a 6/6 and fight with the Dreadworm. Ravager's Mace? Porca boia, that's a 9/4? Dio bono! 9/4 Manus? Pony, you're beating me. You're winning. You're definitely winning right now. Don't attack with this. Doesn't make any sense. This fine opponent has 4 different party and a Dreadworm. Taking 9 on the chin. Draw a card. Canopy Bailoff. E porca boia. I desperately needed a land here. desperately needed a land here. Still have a lane. I still have a line. It's not gonna work, but I do have a line. Double chump blocking might be one of the worst things to ever happen to a Magic player. Double chump blocking. Not even one chump blocking. Alright, now I'm dead. I think it was still fine to discard a land, though. I don't know. At the end of the day, if I just... I did not miss my land drop. Opponent goes first. I keep. I have, save you. I have 10 green sources if you count the spell lands. Maybe it's too few lands. Maybe I'm getting mana screwed too much. Alright, Island. And that's the Cleric of the Chill Depths. Not an amazing card, but that's a good blocker. And it's a Merfolk. Sorry, it's a Cleric for my Cascade Seer. Hello, Dejeric. Did I just replace Hello? Because Hello used to be a word it's good game at right now. I'll play the Wind Rider Wizard, which is good with wizards. This is a wizard, right? So I can just draw on this card next turn. What are my favorite archetype drafts? This is my first draft. Skyclave Wicklid. Skyclave Squid. Landfall can attack, right? Yeah. So this is a flyer. I think I'm casting this just to loot. So that I can loot with the Wind Rider Wizard. Okay, that's a forest. What am I discarding? Probably just Morasa Brute. Also known as La Merda. Play this tapped. And do I want to offer the trade? Do I want to offer the trade? Probably not. This is a rogue, though. I'm playing my combo with some rogues. Do I have any synergies with this? Must see die. Maybe I'll cast a spell and loot. I'm not sure if opponent's playing around counter magic or just doesn't know this card is flash, which is very reasonable. Because I mean, we're in literally the first day of the new week, so you don't have to assume that every player knows the cards. I think I'm taking the trade here. I didn't want to offer it, but I think I'm taking it. All right, I drew good cards. I'm very happy. This one costs 4. Sorry, yeah. So what I can do is cast this Ascetic, which is just a big dude. I mean, 5 mana 5/4s are big dudes. And pass the turn. Next turn, I can go land Vine Gecko this kicked. Or if I miss, I can just go Cascade Seer and scry 2. Which is good. Your go is gone. It could be. Alright, so there's Nimana Sky Dancer. Also known as Numana Sky Dancer. Need a forest? You need a forest for that. Sure. So I'll play nothing. I'll just go to combat because I have this combat trick here. What did I do? Glacial Chasm. Sorry, Glacial Grasp. I keep on calling Glacial Chasm. It's not a Glacial Chasm. And I'm attacking. They usually block all the time. This Chilling Trap for me has always been like 1 mana, kill target creature, draw a card, which is like kind of insane. Oh wow, this is a perfect draw. Canopy Baloth is really overperformed for me. Again, it was sealed. I only played sealed, but this card has overperformed very much. Chilling Trap is great, Nervisty. You like it? This Glacial Chasm. Look at Kamadoska. Glacial Grasp. Alright, they played a 7-5. 7-5 are large, and I missed the land drop. Which is okay. So I'm playing this Cascade Seer, or I can just cast double creature. Which is just whatever. I think I'll cast double creature, which is just whatever. Whenever you kick a spell, +1/+1 counter on Vine Gecko. So that's something. It's my turn, you had no idea, yeah. How did these spells go? We went 3-2. Opponent's painting. 5 mana to look at the top 2 cards. Aspetta, che cazzo ho fatto? Oh wow, they looked at the top 5 cards and chose 3. Well, that's impressive. Oh wow, this is a good card too. So now what I can do is pay 3 because this one costs 1 less. Kicker. This one costs 1 less, right? Yeah. And I bounce the Seagate Colossus, spending 3 mana only, put a counter on the Vine Gecko, draw a card. So my opponent has very many cards in their hand right now, and not that much to do with it. 2 cards. What do you want to fight with? They can have the +1/+1, -1/-1. E allora... Sbarra. Boom. Okay, perfect hand. Sometimes I wish to be on the play, but you know, you can't them at all. You can't have a good hand and be on the play. That would be asking too much. To the Magic the Gathering gods. Arthur, I think I explained my thoughts on that matter. Generally, I think that... Oh wow, Mezzalynx is +1/+1 in their turn? Every time I played against this card in the pre-release, I always thought that it was a 2/3 in their turn. That's funny. I always thought it was a 2/3 in their turn. Okay. So it's a 2/3 my turn. Alright, good to know, good to know. Good to know I should read the cards. I didn't spend any money on Magic Arena last year. Last year with M20 was the last time I've spent money. It was, I remember, I was to build, I wasn't drafting at all, and I needed to build Kithis, the Hidden Hand, which had like 1,000,000 Mythic Rare. That's when I did that. Okay, so Storm, I think I'm just putting a counter on itself here. Do I have any Wizard? Nope. Arca puttana, chat. I don't know why, but I thought the 2 forests. Okay, it's still fine. Like, they have a land, so I couldn't have blocked. And I'm actually happy that I played this. Yeah, this Storm Shambler is a good card. Okay. If it's the Hidden End, required so many mythic rares that I just had to buy a bundle at some point. Alright, Skyclave Cleric, that's fine. You gain 2 life and you cost a shard. Yeah, vabbè. So let's play this as a land. This is a la merda secca. So I put a counter here. What I need is maybe if I just play this. So this one becomes a 4/5, and I have a 2, 4, 5. So I can triple block. But I don't have this up, and I kind of want to just take the damage here. You know what? I'll play a Vine Gecko and pass the turn. I'll put a counter on this. You won your first sealed event yesterday on Arena? Very nice. You hate drafts, Sadtrack? Sorry. It becomes 4/3 in their turn. That is true, that is true, that is true, that is true. I think I keep on... Again, I've played this card against a lot of pre-release, and... Is it written in the wrong way in Italian? Maybe in Italian they translate it wrong, because... I'm pretty sure I've played against this card literally all the time as the opposite of what it is. Alright, so they're attacking me. Trying though, very good, you're trying. 4/3, perfect. So I can double block this, and it dies. And I don't think I want to block this. I want to leave up the combat trick. I'm just trading with the Vine Gecko. Just trading with the Vine Gecko right now. If they play combat trick, I can... So let it resolve. Questo diventa un 3/4. Porca boia se it doesn't die. You know what, chat? I am just letting this go. I'm just letting this go. I'm gonna put a counter on the turn. I don't want to play this without wizard. Actually, this is a wizard. Perfect. I'm just casting... what do I cast in? This? Because this one doesn't untap, because I block with the cleric. Yeah, I'm still playing this. Plus, this is the 3-3 now. It's right in Italian. Okay, so we just... It's never read it right. 5-4 elements, but if better creature point controls. Sure. Okay, they're kind of maybe wasting drops here. Because... Maybe they have another land in end. Their combat trick was better. I don't know if it's better. This card draws a card. Like, drawing a card on a combat trick, it's no joke. Playing Canopy Bailoff and attacking for 2. Yeah, winning is fun to kill Kenny, indeed. Okay, so they're tapping my Bailoff. And that's a 4-5, or rather 4-3, but I have a Chilling Trap. So I can, like, block the Mesalinks and shrink it. Take 5, which is a lot. And maybe I actually... Oh, wow, I attack only with that. Impressive. I'll block and play my Chilling Trap. Chilling Trap is amazing. Amazing. I like to play one of these all the time. I don't think this card is better than Chilling Trap at all. Damn it. You want to know a funny story, chat? My opponent's name was Python Medium Rare, and when I said Python Medium Rare, I thought they meant this card, the Avenger of Zendikar, right? And I'm like, oh, that's cool. My opponent named themselves after a bomb rare, making a joke about it being a medium rare. But then I was like, whatever, it's not worth mentioning on the stream. And then the funny fact is that they just literally were mounting Avenger of Zendikar out of their Solesnia filler deck. And that's a great strategy to win in Limited. Definitely is a very successful strategy to win in draft. Okay. Alright, so I'm going Forest, pump the Bailoff. And but kind of on it, I'm going 7-6. Did they just jump with this? They can double block this. If they double block this, is it fine? Maybe, yeah. What do we do? Just probably play up as aesthetic. Pass the turn. I've had this card in one of my pre-release, and this card is just not close to be beatable at any point. It's just insane. I like Swarm Shambler. How do we attack here? I'll play Dauntless Survivor, put a counter on the flyer, because they have no flyers there. Play land. Go to combat. Probably just attack with everything now. No, this one cannot attack. Attack with arrest, yes. I just need to apply pressure right now. That's just... Basically, I need to hope my opponent just keeps on drawing green-white filler cards and doesn't draw lands. It's a... You know, it doesn't happen usually. You just draw a land at some point, unfortunately, but... That's okay. Plus, now that my opponent somehow went to 9 life, meaning that they just died to my Wind Wizard Rider, or Kamikatsu Sekiyama. Do my creature, any of my creature have trample? This one has trample. Alright, maybe my opponent just dies here. They do have a spell in hand. Maybe they have like the one that deals damage to the attacking creature. I think I just don't want to do anything scary here and just keep on being, you know, I just have my creatures, I'll attack with them. Gnarlid gives trample, yes, but not to this. Only gives trample to this, which is whatever, because it's still unblockable. Yeah, I was thinking about they had that one. That's a shame. What does this do exactly? Allora, let's let this resolve. But what does this do exactly? Choose target. Deals damage to that creature. You put twice the number of creatures in your party. Quante ce n'hai? You have Cleric. You have So it deals 4 damage right now, this card, because they only have 2 party. So I can do this. Kicker. It doesn't deal 8 damage. They only have a cleric. And they have a beast. It doesn't deal 8. Why do you guys say it deals 8? Ma che cazzo dite? It deals double the damage the creature equal to twice the number of creatures in your party. Chat, you're too much up a pega, chat. I taught you better. I taught you better, chat. Take action. No, I declined. I taught you better. I taught my chat to be better than a Pepega chat. Okay, you pass. I pass the turn. Okay, so now I have a flyer and they're dead to it. Ah, yeah, alright. They gain 2 life, but still dead to this. Nice, cazzo. Nice. Nice. I'm happy. This is some real stinker over here. Wind Rider Wizard is a good card. Everything else is a last big territory. I might look back at this deck and be like, wow, Mango, you were bad. Yes, Mango of the future. I was bad. If you want to know how to perfectly draft Zendikar, don't take this as don't take this deck as anything, because yeah, these cards do not seem playable to me. I mean, you have to drink a lot of water if you want to talk so much like I do. Okay, let's have with your Gruul deck. Block. Oh, I block. You can play your pump spell for 1 mana, put a counter on it. That will be okay for me. Oh, do you know, chat, how they translated this card in Italian? Sizzling damage. Do you know how they translated? They translated this card as La Merda. You wouldn't believe it, but they actually did. So every time you would open a pack at the pre-release and this card wasn't it, you would read La Merda. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, it is. It is. They basically, in the Italian translators, they just try to help you. They try to help you understanding that this is one of the worst limited card to ever see to play. And yeah, they did that. No, it's not for real. Just like most of the things that I say on stream, they aren't for real. What does that mean? It means it's very bad. Very, very bad. You know, when you go to the bathroom, sometimes you do that. You do the sizzling damage. Okay. I have a 2-1 opponent. How are you gonna deal with this time? Another birthing damage? Maybe, chat. Maybe it's another skizzing damage. No, this time it's just a trade. If this card was Gideon Approach, you know, that is blocked or becomes blocked, then sure. But this only says that block this turn. This card is unbelievably bad. Like, for real, chat. I want to help you. You know, I'm not here to just say things. I'm here to make you a better player. And I would literally put a, I don't know, the sorcery that doubles the counter, or, I mean, there must be a better card than this, for real. Like, even the 2 mana kill a land, get a land. I'm lying? I'm not. I'm actually telling the truth. I'm a truth teller. I'm a fortune truth teller. Kifa. 3 mana 3/3. I've had this card very often in my Gruul deck. This card is good. Skill the heights. Okay, I have a couple of choices. I'm on 20, so I think I'm gonna take it slow and just play Canopy Bailoff pass. Next turn, I can go Rabid Bite and put a counter on this. Brush Fire Elemental. The 2-mana Killer Land, I've never seen it in practice. It's a cyber card if your opponent has a Shaya. If your opponent has a Shaya, this one, it's a good cyber card. Although Magic Arena Cyborg Limited doesn't exist, it's just a myth. Okay. I think I'm attacking here. I think my opponent's cooking up with something. What are you cooking up with, opponent? With nothing, he just took 6 damage. Allora. I think I'm playing the Expedition Diviner. If they attack with Elemental and I counter on it, I can trade. If not, I can just block. If you're touching my Expedition Diviner with like a kill spell, it'll die. I want to draw a card, but that's fine. When's the last time you eat Nutella, Dangerous Moon, you ask me? So I don't eat Nutella from like the thing, but I do eat sometimes Nutella flavor, gelato Nutella flavor. But I rarely eat Nutella like the Nutella thing. Am I trading here actually? Or am I taking 7 damage? You know what here, chat? I think I'm winning this race. I'm just taking 7 damage. My opponent has only 1 card in it, and my hand is like broken, so I'm okay with this. Eating from the jar, yeah, that's a word I was looking for. The jar. Whenever you cast a kicked spell, put a +1/+1 counter. But that is not the case. I think I'm sbarraing with everything and just casting the Turn Timber Ascetic, gaining 3 life, and I'm just, yeah, so done with this race. That's dangerous? Why is that dangerous? How would you rate this limited format? I don't really rate things, but I like this limited format. Okay, very good end. I love it. Just so many spell land. And also 2 of them are bad, so I have no fear in just playing them as a land spell. You wanna just go exclamation mark Twitter? Okay, I can make that command. It's a smart command. Although I think it's just in Italian if you go from my Twitter, I don't know. But I'll go. Try to go exclamation mark Twitter. Champion! Allora facciamo questo qua. Champion is a 12-month sub. Thank you very much and happy birthday, as they say. You can't tell what your badge icon is. So your badge icon is a thing called Aperol Spritz or Campari Spritz, based on what you like. The color is similar from Twitch chat. It's a thing where it's an happy hour. You just get it around, I mean, you get it any hour, honestly, but I usually people take it around like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. You just drink that. It's Aperol Spritz, wine, and gas water. And then you just take it with like some food. And that is called aperitivo in Italian. And that's the 1-year badge. It's a very Italian thing, especially in summer, and especially in the north of Italy, but even in the south, it's just a normal thing right now. Okay, what am I doing here? I think I'm attacking. Let him block, put a use. Actually, I don't think I want to use the pump spell on this. I really don't care about this card at all, so I'm just attacking for 2. And then I'll play the Stonework Pocket Beast, which will loot because it's a wizard. It's secretly a wizard. I draw another land. No, thank you very much. And I'll play it and pass the turn. The rules of Magic for combat trick is if you have a 2/2, your opponent has a 3/3. You're not necessarily have to attack into it with your combat trick. Like you can just lower roll the combat trick. There's a huge Upper Spritz area. Okay, Champion. I'm glad you now learn what that was. Okay, so now I want to kill my creature. If they want to kill my flyer creature, I'll save it. Oh, they want to kill that? Oh, because they have 2 wizards. Okay, that's fine. I don't care about the pack beast at all. Do you drink? I don't really drink much. I don't really drink much. They're attacking me. Do you want to use this? Do you want to use this in defense? I think so. I think I'm okay using this in defense. You might wonder, Mango, you didn't want to do it last turn and now you do? Things change in Magic. Things change. Things change. It's pretty cool that things change so much in Magic, right? So I'm casting this card, loot. If I get a land, I'll definitely loot here. This is some very good cards. I think I'm discarding the Balaguer Recovery. And attack with everything, sure. So this counts as a word for my Scry spell. But I also want to take them down of a wizard in the Boros deck for party. Wizard isn't really a common thing in... Drunken Mango? Yeah, and you can God. I get drunk very rarely. And when I do, I'm, you know... Yeah, very... I move a lot. Alright, what's this? Nahira's Binding. Kifa? 3 mana. Oh, yeah. Okay, sure. 1, 2. This is a wizard, so I'm playing it and loot. She's looting is so busted. So busted. So busted. Wind Rider Wizard. Scry 2. I don't want these cards. Thank you, though. Thank you for the offer, though. And then some Sbarra, shall we? I become way more talkative. I talk a lot. I talk a lot. Also, I like talk to maybe some people that I shouldn't talk, you know, like molesto. And what's the translation for that word? Molesto. I don't know. It's not a bad thing though. Bother? I could be bother. Bothering? It's not that bad though. I don't think it's a bad thing. Or at least that's what I think. Bothersome. It could be called like it's bothersome. Alright. Bothersome. That's a nice word. But I'm not, you know, not too much bothersome. What's the translation for that? Irritante. Am I? I don't know, maybe. Some. But it's actually, it doesn't happen that often, so it's fine. Alright, they keep on playing pacifist on my creatures. E poi sbarra. 113. A 3-1 with no abilities. Hey, what are we doing here? I want to put them to 4, honestly. So I'm just gonna go Rapid Bite on the 3-1. Loot? Yeah, I'll loot here. I'll loot for sure. That's a 3-3. Should have playing that. Change my mind. I'll discard this Ascetic Troll and sorry, whatever troll and that, and then I attack for 3. For 4, they go to 4. Opponents wants to raise me, which is weird. But also, you can do whatever you want. No. That doesn't imply sexual assault. No, not at all. No. In Italian, molesta is not. It's not that bad of a word. No. Chat is to make it weird. Yeah, it's not weird at all. It's just, you know when you, like, talk a lot. It's just, it's I don't think it's that bad. Alright, so they have 4 cards in hand, and this is a 3-2 right now. Che fatto? They play 4 damage on a thing and 2 damage to me. And they're left with a 2-2. Alright, you're dead, opponent. Pow. Sbarra. Alright, 5-2, chat. I mean, someone that drinks a lot sometimes just is quiet, too. Right? Now the GPs are dead. Basically, pre-release has become the new GPs. Alright, Ancho. My hand is reasonable. One day I'll be on the play, but that's not today. I might even consider casting this as a land. Detsy, which is a very good limited player, consider this card very good, but so far I'm not very impressed. I'm much more impressed with a 5 spell than this. But then again, it depends. Okay, I've drawn a really good 2-drop. Really good 2-drop. Like, playing this on turn 3 is broken. I think I have enough lands. I'm just not playing any of these as a land. I might. This choice might bite me. Exactly, Lazo spits. I don't have any other choice. Although my local game store, there's not that many kids. Especially pre-release. Pre-release is a quite expensive event, so not that many kids compete. It's mostly just adult people that can afford 25 euros on a product that offers you 5 euros at best. Oh wow, they played Pyroclasm end of turn. That's cool. Pre-release might be one of the most overexpensive. No wait, what's the word? Yeah, overexpensive. Is that a thing? Overexpensive? Overpriced event of Magic. But like, you know, getting to play with new cards for the first time, it's a unique thing that you are willing to pay for sort of overpriced thing. I think. All right, I think I play this as a land because I have so many 4-drop that even if I break on a land, I can just go 4-drop on 5 and top land. Yeah, that's Rexy. Sure, I mean you can get lucky with the openings, but you know, you very likely just not get lucky with the openings. Pro-release your GS is 30 euro. That's expensive. In my GS, my store owner does a very good thing, which is the first pre-release you pay 25, the second pre-release you pay 20, and the third you pay 20. So I paid overall 65 euro for 3 pre-release. Do you agree with LSV that pretty much all the modal lands can be graded as full letter grade higher because the modal land? I don't understand what you mean, peepers. Can you explain your message better? Sorry. Alright, sorry for the noise outside. I guess they restarted doing something. Okay, so I did draw the land for my Canopy Bailoff, and now I'm casting. What am I casting? What am I casting? I think I'm casting this as a flyer. And I have the Pocket Beast to block that. This is a Pepega card, so I won't care. I might just play this Balagat as a land. No. I don't know. I'll play this later as a land. Do I actually want to trade? I think so. Am I winning this race? I'm probably not winning this race, considering that they have this Shadow School Crasher. Then I played this and passed the turn. The set review. Yeah, but I just didn't understand the question. And a good pulse in the previous week. Yeah, I've opened Almanath. I've opened a Nahiri Alternative Art. And I've opened a Seagate Stormcaller. Yeah, but I've also opened like 1 million packs. So that is reasonable that I've opened something good. 3 packs, 10 euro? No, that's not anymore like that. No, Calgary Trunky. It's been a while since they raised the price of booster packs. Now booster packs are 450 euro. And if you buy 3, I guess it's 12. I think it's like that. Alright, so they're attacking me. Do you want to do something like block and draw card? No, I don't think so. All the mortal lands are pretty good. Yeah, definitely. Actually, I don't exactly know how it works. They do not really buy booster packs, but some people do. Alright, so I'm playing a top land. Should have done this previously, I think. This flies, this just chumps. They're on 3. Oh wow, I had lethal. Sorry, chat. I was Busy reading chat and Miss Lethal. Can I die though if I do something different here? Hopefully I don't die. Alright, so I can play the Gnarled Colony and have Might Muraza up. I think that's okay. So if they have like a burn spell damage, I can just pump the Gnarled Colony. So I have 3 mana, but I have the Pack Beast that fixes my mana. And yes. Okay, you see this is why these cards are so powerful. Because you literally never mulligan. The way I balance them is I counted this as a land, I counted this as a spell because of how they are, you know, good and bad on the front side. If it's good on the front side, like a 3-mana fight spell, I count this as a spell. How many lands you play total? 19, yeah, 19 total. Yeah, Zagras. You know, if you can understand if a card is powerful or not from that. Okay, so I'm just gonna go Rabbit Bite. And do I play this Colony Ambush as a land? I think not. No. Just because I only need to stop at 5, and then if I have this in play, this fight spell is very good. The Pack Beast, okay. Oh, the Wizard, I love that. This is a Wizard, so I might just... I think I'm playing this actually here, yeah. Unclear if I need to trade. I think I will trade. Just because this card, Boros is very often into party a lot. I'm okay in trading there. Yeah, overcost a spell, exactly. Overcost a spell, that's what these cards are. Mamma mia, que merda. Alright, so I can scry, can loot first. Just Windrider Wizard has been amazing for me so far. Bubbles Nair, alright, I leave that on top. And attack for 2. Yeah, I passed the turn here. Next turn I can go Bubbles Nair on this if they kill the Cascade Seer. Or like win a combat fight with the Scorched Rider. Let's say they attack, I block, and they play Pump Spell. I can go 1 mana Bubbles Nair and then cast Colony Ambush or cast Swarm Shambler. Swarm Shambler is, it's been a good card for me so far. Oh, this is a good one. Shepherd of Heroes is a good card. I think I have to Bubbles Nair that. Yeah. In attack, I don't want to play Colony Ambush as a land. I'm not pressured into casting turn Timber Ascetic. I just don't want to basically spend my Colony Ambush as a land. If I draw land, sure, that's great. If I don't draw land, I'll play whatever I draw, you know? Emeria Captain, this is not a good card. Warrior and Cleric. So that's a 4-mana 3/3 Flying Vigilance. Very powerful. Alright, that's my 5th mana for this. And now I have the fight spell to kill the Emeria Captain. So that's very good. Yeah, sorry for the noise. They are... one of my neighbors is redoing the pavement. So it's, I mean, it's quite heavy. I'm sorry for the noise. Hopefully it's not that annoying. Bivou Clerics in this format at all. In Limited, I've every time I played it against in Sealed, it was unplayable. I think that white is stone unplayable in Sealed. Although, in Draft could be different. I don't know. White doesn't stand to me as a good color, other than Shepherd of the Heroes, which is very good. I have to pass, unfortunately. They have the Zamira Captain, which is a good card. Yeah, Bubbles Nair is a great removal spell. Kabira Outrider. And they attack me for 5. Stone unplayable, yeah. Stone unplayable. I've never seen anybody winning with white in my pre-release. Everyone that went white just did very poorly. Okay, Into the Royal. Yeah, I like this Into the Royal. So I can cast Into the Royal for 4, of course. On the Emeria Captain. Loot, discard his land, very good. Let's just put a counter. Oh, Razorbrute. And attack, Kabira Outrider. Wow, look at this picture. I didn't see the picture of this card. I guess nobody's played this card against me. Even the arrest is double white. Double white is a big deal in limited. Also, you can't open 3 arrests. It's 6 packs. It's very rare that it happens. Oh yeah, Feather Retreat is a good card. Although the black removal spell that's common that I had in every pool kills an enchantment as well. So I've killed the Feather Retreat with an enchant with that kill spell. All right, so am I willing to take 3 damage from the chicken? I think so. Yeah, the chicken can do me 3 damage. I've also lost to Feather Retreat 1 game. Because I didn't draw that removal spell. But the fact that a even black can deal with that. And then the pre-release, remember that the pre-release you play with sideboard. Pre-release is real magic, you play with sideboard. In the sideboard, green has a very good card which kills a flyer, an enchantment, or an artifact. And I brought that card in a lot. That's why I was always beating blue and white at the pre-release. I was almost always green. At last pre-release I went blue, but the first 3 I went green. And I was always killing the enchantments and the flyers. And blue-white decks just never performed against green because I had access to that plummet effect. I guess I drew it a lot. Alright, I'm passing. I'm not saying that everybody that won with white, you know, didn't. I'm just saying that in my experience, that was it. And, you know, you're here for my experience. You're not here for, you know, your experience. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to explain. You play Broken Wings in the main deck. I don't think it's good in the main deck because most of the decks that I played against were green decks, and that card wasn't good against green. All right, I could double block this Kibira Outrider, but I don't want to lose the Swarm Shambler. But I also don't want to take a million damage. I didn't fight. No, why would I fight? If I fight, I lose my card. I don't want to lose my card. Che facciamo? I can double block this and basically trade these 2. I think I'm taking the damage. Draw? Oh, that's powerful. It's also a wizard. Okay. Very good. What do I bounce? Probably the Mirror Captain again. Yeah. Okay, so I am kicker. Loot. Gnarled Colony. Interesting choice right now. So here, I might keep this land, because this land makes so that the Swarm Shambler becomes a 4/4. But I also hate to discard a 5-mana 4/4, right? I think I have enough tools on board that I don't need to... Yeah. So I'm just discarding the land. I don't want to discard a card. Discard a spell right now. And I'm attacking like this. Yeah. And I'll pause the turn. Don't spam too much. Dangerous zone, please. Okay. So now, let's see how they attack me. They have 8 lands, which is weird, because you don't really play all these lands. They're touching my things a lot. I wonder why. What are you cooking up with, opponent? Kitzel Cleric. Madonna che merda. Oh wow, it hurts to lose to this card. Oh my, I'm losing to Kitzel Cleric. That's a tough life. Yeah, I think now I'm losing. Alright, so I can play this loot. Pass. Probably dead on board. Yeah, I literally just lost to this card. It's a Cleric. Because if opponent just had creatures normal, I think I would have managed that. And instead... Alright, loot. I can draw a 1 mana -4 -0. Oh, Phalanx Tactics. Oh no, did I target the only bad? That's funny. I target the only one I shouldn't have targeted. Alright. Not taking 2 for 1 on the fight lost you the game. I think this 1/1 lost me the game, which I really don't play around. I guess again, this is my first draft, so I have not practiced much against white, just because I guess I just have not practiced much against white, so I just didn't know that card existed. Okay, 6 and 3. I mean, it's still, I'm very, very happy with this result. Very happy with this result. Let's open some boosties.